Hey, this is Kevin with Iron City Engineering, and today we're going to go through an engineering economics problem. Engineering economics problems appear pretty frequently on both the FE and PE exam, so I think it's a topic that we should definitely look over together. So we're going to start this example. A construction company is taking out a loan at 2% for 5 years. If the original amount borrowed by the construction company is 10%, how much will be owed at the end of the 5 years? So there's two methods that you can take to approach this. The first is the factor table method, and the second is the formula method. The formula method may seem easier at first glance, and in some cases it is. However, once you start getting into more difficult parameters such as annuities and gradients, the formulas can get pretty tricky. Like, as you can see down here, some of these formulas are really, really hard to punch into your calculator. So that's just something you need to be aware of. But in this method, I think both are going to be pretty simple, so we'll go ahead and do both. Okay. So, what do we know? We know that the interest rate is 2%. That's an I, not a J. We know that the number of years is 5. We know that the present value is $10,000. And we're looking for the future value given the present value. So let's start highlighting some of these characteristics in the table and essentially find out where they intersect so we know what to multiply the principal by. So the interest rate is 2. Obviously, that's applicable for the entire chart. Number of years is going to be 5, and I'm going to need to scroll in for this. Okay. And we're going to be using the future given present column, which is going to be F/P. And we essentially want to find out where this 5 intersects this column. So if you kind of work your way over, and this is going to be our number right here. It's going to be this 1 point, It's going to be this 1.1041. That's going to be our multiplier that we're going to multiply the principal by. So, to get our future value, we're going to do $10,000, which is our principal, times the multiplier, which is 1.1041. And I'm going to have to break out my calculator for this one. Alright, so our future value is going to end up being 11,041. So this essentially means if today you borrow $10,000 from this particular bank at 2% interest over a span of 5 years, then you would be expected to pay the bank $11,041 back. So let's go with method 2 and see if we get the same answer. So once again, we are looking for the future value given the present value. So I believe that's going to be 2F given P. So this is going to be our formula right here. So the future value is going to equal the present value times 1 plus I to the n equals 10K 1 plus 0.02 to the nth power, which is 5. Sorry, the stylus is a little bit hard to write with. Okay, let's try that. Okay. And I'm going to punch this into the calculator and hopefully we'll get the same answer. And we did indeed get future value is $11,041. So let's verify that that's the same answer we got from method 1, and it is. And don't worry about memorizing any of these formulas. They are all within the FE reference manual. And then if you're taking the PE, you can obviously take in whatever resources you want. So I believe this chart is on page 234, and this page is on page 230. And if I'm wrong, then just flip the two. This one might be on 234, and then this one might be on 230. So it's one of those two. So I hope this video helps. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hopefully this helps you out on your engineering journey. Thank you.